Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Today is Wednesday, March 1st. Happy March. Happy March 1st. This is going to be a quick one again today. Not much happened in the markets. Still just kind of chopping around. We'll get over to the chart here on the daily. So here's the SPY daily. Same thing that's been going on as the past videos, right? Got this down sloping trend line, and she's really just eating time off the clock above it to make either another move lower or perhaps going to test some important stuff up north. I mean, the only thing important that's up north that she really has to get above is 40420. And I discussed that because that's really the where it broke down from. So it has to recapture that to resume uptrend. Now, that's not happening right now. It's really just kind of dripping lower. You really would have expected this to make a little bit better of a bearish flag by coming up, maybe perhaps testing that area, chopping a little bit more, and then resuming down. However, it is what it is. So, nothing else to make of it right now, guys. I mean, it was down what 0.38%, and some of the other markets, such as the transports and Russell, were I think even flat or slightly positive on the day. So not a whole lot going on there. Let's see what happened with Bitcoin. I'll go to the futures chart. Yeah, so I mean, here you go. Bitcoin up 1%. So some of the markets are slightly positive. So nothing really to make out of today. And we'll just have to see what we get tomorrow. Real quick into the Lazy Day Trader channel. So today I had a great short on the board. Let's pull that up. So Wednesday, March 1st, 2023. Do we have a dead cat bounce? Let's see. So I had a couple setups, and let's get into these real quick before we get into the shorts. So someone had asked me, oh my gosh, like all these equities, they're so far away from their numbers. And that might seem to be the case, but this is how we maintain such a high win rate because I'm going to show you the chart right now on one of these guys. So you'll see this moving forward on some of these names. Now, mind you, let's go back real quick. None of these hit, but I want to show you these two because it might give you a sense of how they would hit. So look at this candle over here, right? That was on a bad day, and this was on news, and it came down and it hit an important level and it found support. Typically, when you have that break of a structure, right? Look at that. Broke that structure, okay? You're going to have a move down, and it's going the area that you want to find is going to be the area where the institutions are going to back this thing. Now, look at that red candle on this day. You don't think that that could get down to that spot? And if that got down to that spot, what percent do you think that trade is going to work out? And you don't have to use a hard stop, right? You're just waiting for that thing to work out. I'm giving you the stop on a 15-minute candle close, right? So this was MNST, and it's 50 cents to a dollar, and that's the same thing of a target and a stop is what we're looking for. So next one, AMBA, and this one even got a little closer. So this is a great example. But look at this chart, and this was a little bit lighter of volume, and I had mentioned that in here. Look at this. Higher risk, so position size accordingly, right? We have full position sizes, we have half position sizes, and we have quarter position sizes. At least that's what I have. Now, back to the chart on AMBA. So you had this big down day here, right? Look at these big red candles. And you think and again, let's go into this a little bit closer. On a big day here, which is what we want. We need volatility as traders and especially as day traders. You see this break down and look at this. You got the 200, you got the 100 period moving average, and look at that. a breakdown candle high, a breakup candle high right here. And that is a very important area that the institutions tried to break out. They back tested it and took off. And then they're going to come right back into this area and they're going to find intraday support and give us a day trade. Almost guaranteed. So, didn't happen, but wanted to give you what I'm thinking of and how these trades work out. But you have to be patient. You might only get 5, 10 of these a month. But guess what? When 10 of those work out 8 or 9 times out of those 10 times, you do the math. So we don't need to overtrade. Okay, cool. So back to the 10-minute chart. Let's go to this 10-minute chart here. Let's clean up the drawing. So now this was the start of the day. Or actually, let's go here real quick. I think I have a better. Oh, there we go. So this was the start of the day on the 10-minute chart. And, geez, sorry. And I had called out a short on the board, and I'll show you that right now. So the short on the board was, let's get to it here. Right off the bat at 9:25 a.m., here it is. So you have your Think or Swim, you have your trade desk, you have whatever you are trading off of. You set that up and you look at it. Is it for you? Do you like that? Maybe you disagree with me, maybe you don't. But I'm setting it up and there it is. You could take a look at the reasons why or um, ask me the reasons why separately. So 396.20 to 397 and above 397.85 the candle closes, it's wrong. So it's about $1 risk, $1 reward is what we kind of wanted on this. Now, going back to the chart here, let's draw this in here. So 396.20 to 397. And what happened? It went away and it gave you a great trade. So I personally, and I'll go back to the notes, I personally got chickened out and only took 20 cents off because PMI. And I was getting blown up on my platform that PMI is getting released. And, I really didn't follow my rules and not listen to the news because unless it's like a big event, sometimes most of the time, like stuff like PMI and stuff of that nature that are simple announcements, they really help your trade thesis work out. Now, you know, they could spike things really high. So let's go back to the chart. This can get back up, to 397.50, 390, 398. And then here you are with, you know, depending on how you position sized, a 396.78 average, right? You're out on $1 already, and it was like 2 seconds. It just shot right up. So sometimes I don't like those news events, and that's just the reason why I just decided to take a 20-cent gain out of it. I when I messaged this, it was pretty much either a 20-cent gain or you could have scratched off either way. So those who held it, good job, because that ended up being a really good trade, right? Um, I, I I even told you where to exit 394.35. So basically, what I mean by that is, and I explained this in other videos, you take the scalp portion off at say 50 to 75 cents, which is half the trade, and then you let the other half run on something like this because you're looking for a longer day down, right? So for this, you take the scalp portion off and you let it run, and that would have gave you an extra, I don't know, dollar or so. So that would have been a great trade for anyone who did take it. I'm providing the setups, guys. You don't have to listen to everything I say, like, oh, I'm out or um, PMI is coming out. If you like the setups I provide and they're coming into those setups and you have, a different thesis, go ahead. I'm just trying to be the tour guide here I can't execute for you. You can't execute for me. So that's literally impossible. And this isn't meant to be 100% copy trading, right? I want you guys to see what I'm seeing, create your own thesis, and either agree or disagree with me. For those that need help, follow along and you'll get it soon enough. It just takes some time. All right. So that's pretty much it, guys. Quick video. Again, not much to say about the SPY or the markets. They're really just kind of hovering and taking their sweet time to make up their mind what they want to do. I expect downside at this point, unless we just get some kind of nasty, nasty news event and it just sends the markets higher. But even then, they really gotta prove it to you at this point above 404, say like 404.20, which is that breakup candle or breakdown candle high. Um, is it 404.20 to be exact? It's 404.16. We'll call it 404.20. So 404.20 or bust. It's going down. It's going lower. And that's pretty much it, guys. So thank you again. Let me know if you have any questions. DM me, message me on Telegram. This is going great, guys. So looking forward to continuing, and I'll see you on the charts. Take care.